Feeling like your ear is weak, baby. The band starts to play and you can't find your meat, maybe. You might need some ear training if the big jam feels like a reach, baby. Intervals are sounding obscene, baby. Singing that run since you were a teen, maybe. You might need some ear training. You might need some ear training. You might need some ear training. Oh, ear training. You might need some ear training. If you don't know what this scale is, or what this scale is, wanna harmonize with your friends. I can't say it more plainly. You might need some ear training. I got you, my friend. It is like a muscle, you need reps to strengthen. I can't stop to help you if you wanna jump in. Come get some ear training, ah yeah. You might need some ear training. You might need some ear training.
All right, good people. Hello, everybody. It is Wednesday in the Robin's Nest, and that means that we are focused on our ear training today. And much to my, disheartenment, if that's even a word, the last session of Modes Workshop Live just ended yesterday. And if for those of you who don't know what Modes Workshop Live is this occasional 8-week deep dive that I do on the modes of the major scale. We work on the modes for 8 weeks in a row. And it's such a good time. I've had the pleasure of, coaching some really cool people through the information. And so whenever Modes Workshop ends, I'm just like, oh. Because it's literally my favorite class to teach in the whole world. And so it ended yesterday. It'll be back eventually, but, it'll be back. But in honor, I suppose, of it ending yesterday, I decided let's do a mode today. Let's do a mode. So today we are going to work on Lydian mode. All right, we're gonna play with Lydian mode. I am excited. And so what I'm thinking we're gonna do, and hey, Muriel, it's good to see you. By the way, I just kind of jumped straight into it. If you're on live though, say what's up, because that's how we do in the Robin's Nest Live. Make sure you say hello. I would love to say hello back to you, whether you're watching me on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. Say what's up so I can say hello back. But anyhow, we're gonna practice taking things that are typically major and we're going to move them into Lydian mode. So for instance, we're going to do like exercises that normally are in major, but we're going to change the scale to be Lydian. Okay, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do that momentarily for those of you who are just being introduced to this concept or to this word, like what even is a Lydian mode, right? I'm going to show you what it sounds like today, and then we're going to work with it for the next 20 minutes or so. Okay. But just in case this is your first time hanging out with me, my name is Ashley Robin. I'm a singer, songwriter, producer, and I'm also a musicianship coach. That last part basically means that whatever makes you fully the music creator you desire to be, whether that's vocal coaching, songwriting coaching, ear training, or even beginner's production coaching, I'm your girl. I can help you with all 4 of those things. I've got 2 degrees in music. That's a bachelor's in classical. I have a master's in jazz. I've been singing seriously, studying music for about 18 years now. And I have been teaching other people either about music or how to make music in different contexts, like for organizations, colleges, and churches, and of course on a one-to-one basis for about 13 years now. I'm a signed artist. I'm also signed to Sync Agency, Atrium. Let's see, I get called to arrange vocals, record vocals. I'm trying to think of all the things. Run rehearsals, do workshops, do backgrounds for all sorts of different events. And so, yeah, my life is very full of music. It makes me really happy. And, I've had the pleasure also of coaching folks that work with people like Lana Del Rey, Burna Boy, and Pharrell Williams. And every time you tune in for the Robin's Nest Live, I'm your coach too. Would you look at that? So, the Robin's Nest Live is all about creating a safe space for us to grow together. Thank you for the follow. Too much info. It's all about creating a safe space for artists like you and me who are serious about the craft. Like, we don't just want to do music, we want to understand music, and we want to do intentional things with our music. If that's you, then that's what I'm here for. That's literally what the Robin's Nest is all about. So I'm glad that you're here, and we're going to train our ears today, as I said. So, have you said hello yet in the chat? No worries, Muriel. Guess what? There are multiple ways we can do this, okay? You do not have to break the bank to hang with the Robin's Nest. So if you want to know about what those ways are, send me a DM. Let's talk, okay? But let's get into it. Let's do some Lydian mode. Lydian mode. All right, so first things first, we need to acquaint ourselves with what the heck Lydian mode sounds like, right? So let's just, take a quick stroll. All right, good. And make sure my keyboard was on. So we're going to do it in this key. Okay, this is the tonal center that we have right now. So normally when we sing a major scale, right, it sounds like this. I'm going to do it on numbers, okay? You might be used to doing it on solfege. You can do it on solfege if you want. I'm going to do it on numbers, right? So the major scale sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it goes. Lydian mode is kind of like that, except there's one difference. And the one difference, the one thing that's different about Lydian mode changes the whole landscape. And that's why I love talking about this stuff so much, because it's just like, one little half step makes a world of difference. And let me just confirm, we all know what half steps are. Everybody knows what a half step is. Let me know in the chat. Hey. Hi, T. How are ya? Make sure, let me know in the chat. I want to make sure we all know what a half step is. Okay? And I'm not being facetious. Genuinely, I want to know. Right? So, there is one difference between the major scale and the Lydian scale, and it all rests in shifting one note up by a half step. Okay? So, Lydian mode basically is a major scale, but the 4 has been raised a half step. Oh no! Hey, Siobhan. I'm sad to hear that you're feeling sick, T. Please drink some tea. Please drink tea and relax yourself. Right? So instead of, in fact, let me put the keyboard on the screen. I think that'd be helpful. One moment. Good old Cordy is here. All right. So, in fact, I didn't do it I got to do it for YouTube too. Hold on. 10 seconds. There we go. But now, hold on. Let me fix it. The camera for TikTok and Instagram is messed up. Hold on. Let me fix it real fast. I'm pretty fast at fixing these things. Okay, give me 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7. Okay, here I am. Let's make my face a little bigger. All right, great. Perfect. So, Cordy's on the screen. We are in A flat. That's our tonal center. So, instead of doing our regular 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. See, I gave it away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Instead of doing our regular 4 from the major scale, we're going to take the 4 and we're going to raise it a half step. So that's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, sharp 4, 5. Can you sing that with me? 1, 2, 3, sharp 4, 5. One more time. 1, 2, 3, sharp 4, 5. You got the hang of it? 1, 2, 3, sharp 4, 5. Let's go all the way up. 1, 2, 3, sharp 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, and back down. 1, 7, 6, 5, sharp 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and that, my friends, is Lydian mode. Okay, so we're gonna mess with that sound. Okay, let's see. Let me just check the chat real quick. I'm glad you got your tea nearby tea. Okay, I'm Italian. I understand major, but the other scale, can you do the spelling of what it is called? Lydian, Lydian. In Italian, it might be Lidian. It could be that in Italian, but in English, it's Lydian. Okay? All right, so let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. Let's get it snapping. Let's get it cracking. We are going to practice the sound of Lydian mode. So just sing along with me, sing after me, sing with me. All right, it won't be super hard or anything like that. Just stick with me. All right. And just to say, if you would like to learn more about modes, and if you'd like to learn more about modes specifically with me, I have a whole community dedicated to discussing, working on, practicing, doing challenges, etc., with modes in order to help you and me as well. I grow as well with the conversations that me and the folks in the community have. But yeah, it's a growth space. So if you'd like to join the modes community, I have a link in my description on YouTube. I also have a link in my profile on TikTok and Instagram. I would love to see you. It is a subscription, but the information that you get just from being a part of the community is huge. And there will be live classes. Okay, there will be live classes coming up in the very near future. So if you'd like to be in line to be part of those classes and get this knowledge, then definitely sign up and subscribe to the modes community in the places where the links be at. All right, cool. So let's work with Lydian mode. All right, we got our beat for the day, courtesy of Splice. I didn't make this one. All right, so let's just go from 1 to 5. All right, here we go. This is what it's gonna sound like. And 1, 2, 3, sharp 4, 5. 5, sharp 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, sharp 4, 5. 5, sharp 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going up. Sorry, y'all. Going up. Going up. Going up. Let's go back down. feel like you were able to do that pretty easily? All right. We're going to turn it up a little bit. Do something a little more complex. Thank you for the follow. I don't know how to pronounce your handle, but thank you for the follow. No worries. Yeah. Yes. All right, cool. So, you know how when we're doing regular vocal exercises, sometimes we'll do an exercise that goes like, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, right? Ya-da-da-da-da. It's usually longer, right? Sometimes we go like, ooh-ah, 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 right? Right? So sometimes we do exercises like that in major, but let's do an exercise like that in Lydian mode. So you just got to remember the 4 is raised. And you can also do this without pinpointing the alteration quite that way. Like after a while, this just becomes a vibe and a feeling. It becomes a mood or a character. And you'll start to be able to feel the difference between Lydian and major, right? So we're going to start here, right? So remember, the pattern is, let me make sure I can do this right. So we are, see? That's major, right? 1, 3, 2, 4, 3, 5. 5, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1. Right? But if we do it in Lydian mode, that 4 has to come up, so it's gonna sound like this. 1, 3, 2, sharp 4, 3, 5. 5, 3, sharp 4, 2, 3, 1. Got it? Does it feel like ancient times? It could. I can see why you'd feel that way. Well, I'm gonna hold down the chord for us because that's part of what gives us the full vibe of the mode. Okay? Sounds like Rome. All right, let's give it a try. Let's hum it together. And take it up. Going up. You're flying. In fact, this is kind of like the perfect mode to work on while the Artemis 2 astronauts are in space. Because a lot of times in music and media, Lydian mode is used to make you feel like you're flying. It definitely lends itself to sounding like outer space. So if you notice, if you're watching like a movie or a TV show or something, and folks are in space, very often you will hear Lydian mode. Hey, Sema. I hope I'm saying that right. Is it Aiden or Sema? But love back to you in Turkey from New York in, the States. All right. Let's do another one. Another Lydian pattern. All right. What should we do? In fact, let's do the whole thing. Let's do the whole thing from the top. And what I mean is from the top of the scale. Let's start here. Our first one is going to be ah. If you have a lower voice, you can start okay? Or ah, okay? I'm gonna start up here though. So we're gonna cascade down in thirds in Lydian mode. All right, this is what it'll sound like. Here we go. And one more time. Sing that with me. One more time, then we're moving. Let's take it down. Yeah. One more time. And down. One more time. And down. And down. And down. And down. Nice. Okay. So as we're doing these patterns, are you feeling the character of Lydian? Do you feel it? Do you hear it? Let's see. Yeah, Ash, absolutely. It's used so much in cartoons. To use that, it sounds like a wobbly fly. That's funny. Maybe. So, I mean, yeah, people think of Major as happy. Lydian, though, I guess you could think of it as peaceful, sure. It depends on, your personal connotation. But a lot of times, Lydian is referred to as being very bright, right? It's very shiny. It's very glittery, right? Kind of like the sound version of walking into sunlight, right? So that's how people feel Lydian. A lot of people do. That's how people hear Lydian, I should say, right? All right, let's do another pattern. Yes, definitely dreamy. Definitely dreamy. Let's do another pattern. Okay, let's see. We did thirds. Let's do threes, groups of three. All right, so we're here. Right, if we were to do this in major, it would sound like right, that would be major, but we're going to do it in Lydian. All right, which means the 4 has to be raised by a half step, and it sounds like okay, just that much. Join me. Take it up. Now, is this particular exercise reminding anybody of anything? You're very close, Princess Aurora. But I always like to say, when Ariel gave up her voice, she gave it up in Lydian. When Ariel gave up her voice, she gave it up in Lydian, right? She said, right? Well, let's keep going. I think we were here. So we're doing it in groups of 3. Let's go up. So shiny. Yeah, it's like the more I practice my modes like this, it makes me just want to sing. It makes me want to sing in the mode for like the next 45 minutes. But we have, unfortunately, come to the end of our ear training session for today. If I could, I would stay. If I could, I would definitely stay, but I do have to go. I have to teach Better Ear Boot Camp. It starts at 1 o'clock. And so basically what that is that if you have trouble finding keys by ear, following chords using the Nashville number system, and approaching harmonization, then you definitely want to join me for Better Ear Boot Camp. Our early session is starting in 10 minutes, so if you would like to join me for the 1 o'clock Eastern, you got to do it right now, because if you wait and you sign up after 1 o'clock, you're not going to get the link. So make sure you sign up right now if you want to join me for Better Ear Boot Camp. It is a 3-day virtual event. We start today, so you can either come to the 1 p.m. or you can come to the 7 p.m. I would love to see you and meet you at either one. The link is in my description if you're watching me on YouTube, and it is in my bio if you're watching me on Instagram or TikTok. And remember, if you like to work on modes and you like to work on modes with me, I have a whole community where all I talk about is modes. So if you want to join me, it is a subscription, but there's so many great high value conversations happening inside of the community. It's going to transform your ear. It's going to change the way that you approach, harmonizing, creating vocal arrangements, writing songs, improvising, all that sort of stuff. So if you want to join me in the modes community, there's a link in my description on YouTube, and there's a link in my profile on Insta and TikTok. But I would love, love, love to see you either at Better Ear Boot Camp or inside of the modes community. And so I think we had a pretty productive session today. I would have to agree. And so the next time I'm going to be here for you all on the Robin's Nest Live will be, internal drum roll, Friday. Friday is the next time that I am on live for the Robin's Nest Live. So on Friday is when we get into vocal agility practice. So if you need some vocal agility practice, if you want to join me, Friday is a great day to do that. And as I've been asking, if there's a particular riff or run or particular agility skill that you'd like to work on Friday, leave me a comment, all right? Leave me a comment on YouTube. If you're watching me on Instagram or TikTok, send me a DM and say, hey, Ashley Robin, I would love if you would break down this run, or I would love if we could do practice on this particular vocal agility skill. Okay, I would love, love, love to, go live and talk about the things that y'all want to talk about, right? Because otherwise, without you all, I'm just talking to myself, right? So I would love, love, love to hear what you guys would like to work on. So please let me know. And yeah, until next time, this has been the Robin's Nest Live. I've been Ashley Rabbit. Keep training your ears, and I'll see you again